40 years ago, LAWRS opened its doors, offering advice and support to Latin American women living in the UK. Back then, the community was mainly made up of refugees escaping the dictatorships in Latin America, and there was no support for them in their own language that responded to their cultural needs.
LAWRS se creó con la participación de un grupo de mujeres visionarias, latinoamericanas y guerreras que encontramos que había una necesidad de tener un espacio seguro y de información para que ellas pudieran crecer y adaptarse a un país completamente nuevo, con nuevas ideologías y con nuevas culturas.
The fact that I could be able to support the community in a more active way and also to be part of the community. That's something that was really important to me when I came from Brazil to live here in the UK. I was feeling really lonely, and then this was my way to give support and have support at the same time.
Me faltaba mi gente. Necesitamos que alguien nos enseñe el camino, alguien que nos diga estas son las reglas, estas son las leyes, vamos a hacer en este modo y tener a alguien siempre que te apoye, ¿no? Cada vez que hay una dificultad, que para nosotros es grandísima, porque el hecho de no hablar el idioma es una gran barrera.
Slowly, the community began to grow, and so did LAWRS, adapting to the needs of the women we support. We added new services, such as counseling and specialized support for women experiencing domestic abuse. Our volunteers program also started back then, giving women in the community the opportunity to get work experience in this country.
To have an organization that is by Latin American women and for Latin American women, it is difficult to translate to words how special it is, because it's a way to understand the struggles, all the hardships, but also the beauty that it is to be abroad and to be a woman and to be Latin America.
A LAWRS mudou muito a minha vida. Na parte psicológica, quando eu precisei, a LAWRS estava lá. Depois, no processo do visto, também a LAWRS tirou todas as minhas dúvidas. E depois, quando eu já estava com o meu documento, né, também tive apoio para tirar dúvidas sobre benefícios, sobre o Universal Crédito. Significa para mim uma linha de apoio, uma linha que eu posso confiar.
Keen to create long-lasting change, we became more actively involved in campaigns to advocate for the rights of migrant women in the UK.
We created several campaigns and supported many others on issues such as gender-based violence, no recourse to public funds, the official recognition of the Latin American community as a minority in the UK, and eventually we launched our Step Up Migrant Women campaign to fight to improve migrant women's access to rights.
So we need long-term solutions for women who have been traumatized and who have been abused for years, because that's the reality of women.
Today, we continue our work in a much more hostile environment.
Currently, there is a political will to make life increasingly difficult for migrants in this country through legislation and a divisive narrative that seeks to fragment communities. However, we, Latin Americans, are resilient and have a proud tradition of fighting for social justice, which in the end is at the heart of LAWRS's work and ethos.
Nos han ayudado a saber vivir acá con tranquilidad, con serenidad, sabiendo que estamos protegidas, cuidadas. Y yo sé que ustedes se va a continuar el mismo camino, siempre de protección, de ayuda al ciudadano latinoamericano.
My vision for LAWRS for the future is to, first and foremost, I think, to be able to continue to provide this service by Latin American women for Latin American women, but also to be more widely known in the community.
A LAWRS merece mais apoio, a LAWRS merece ser mais reconhecida ainda, porque é uma organização muito importante que dá apoio a todas as mulheres latinas.
My vision for the future is that Latin American women are empowered and LAWRS is no longer necessary.
I hope LAWRS is still around in the next 40, 50 and 60 years, continuing to support the community and continuing to integrate the community even more. And I hope LAWRS continues to be a home away from home for other people like it has been for me.
Mi visión de LAWRS es seguir creciendo, seguir empoderando a las mujeres y algo muy personal, trabajar con las segundas y terceras generaciones para que conozcan nuestra historia.
Over 40 years, countless people have been part of LAWRS in different ways. It has been a privilege to work and grow alongside our community, and we remain, as ever, committed to achieving equal rights and social justice for all Latin American women in the UK.